Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be doing 5 easy steps to applying false lashes. So a couple days ago my friend, I posted a picture and my friend was asking me to teach her how to apply lashes. And I always tell people applying lashes is one of those things where you need somebody to give you a couple tips, but once you practice you can get it. I promise. I always tell people that I am no expert. It took me a while to get the right tips and tricks down, and then after that it's just constantly applying them so that you don't forget. So if you'd like to see how to apply strip lashes, because I don't know how to do individual ones, please keep watching. If you're a beginner, you're going to want a lash that's very thin. So let's see, these are my favorites. These are the Ardell 120 demis. You can pick these up at Sally Beauty Supply store, certain drugstores, but Ardell, the natural line, they have really nice lashes. So you're not going to want to start off with a double up. These are the Ardell double up 203s. And as you can see, these are a lot thicker than the natural ones, and the band is a lot thicker. So that's the first tip. When you're selecting a lash to try out, if you're going to be using strip lashes, I would stick with one that is a little more natural looking, just because the band will be a lot more flexible and it's easier to work with. And then once you kind of get this down, you can move up to the thicker, more intense night out lashes, as I call them. So the things you'll need for this, you're going to need a pair of lashes. Like I said, these are the Ardell 120 demis. You're going to need tweezers. That really helps. And then you're gonna need a type of lash glue and a mirror. So the type of lash glue that I'm liking right now is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe. So it looks like this. I got this from Walgreens. The one that I was using previously, which is so dirty, it's embarrassing, is this one. And this is the Kiss Clear Strip Lash Adhesive. I cannot find this one in Walgreens anymore, but you can still find it online at certain retailers. I know I've seen it online at CVS. I would choose this type of applicator that has a brush tip over the Duo lash glue. Now I know like Duo is what all the professional makeup artists use. Duo is a little too runny for me. When you're first learning how to apply lashes, you want to use something that's very, very tacky, because it's gonna stick. So if you don't wait the right amount of time to apply Duo, it's gonna slide everywhere and ruin your makeup. And I always tell people it's just easier to use something that's a lot more tacky. Now you have to be careful, because if you don't take this off completely, it will leave glue residue on your top lid. So just be mindful of that. But this is my favorite type of adhesive, and they make the brush on kind in a lot of different varieties. I'm also using petite tweezers. These are the Tweezerman mini tweezers. I use these for everything. I don't tend to use tweezers day to day when I apply lashes, because I kind of have them down. But if you do have long nails, it's easier to use tweezers. And also if you're starting out, one thing you're going to want to do when applying lashes is look down into a mirror, because you can see better where you're actually going to be placing the lashes. So let's get started. Let's get up close and personal. A lot of people say that they like to trim their lashes. You can do that, but I don't find that mine are ever too long. But if you do have like a long lash base, I guess, you can just lay them on your lashes at first and then trim them so that they'll fit perfectly. But I don't do that. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to applying makeup. So I'm gonna take the left one, because that's what will be more easy for you to see. And after I remove my lashes, I try to take off the glue, but if I don't, I just remove the glue before I apply them again by just pulling it off the band. So you're not going to be placing them on this part of your lid, and you're not going to be placing them on your lashes. You're kind of going to be applying them on that lip that like sits down there. But it doesn't always happen. So if they're kind of somewhat on your lid, it's okay, but you just don't want to apply them to your natural lashes, because that can pull them out. So here's my lash. So I'm going to take the lash glue, and I'm going to hold the lash kind of in the middle so that it's easier to place it. So I'm going to take my lash adhesive, and I'm just going to brush it along the top. It's probably not going to focus on this, but I'm going to place it along the lash band. And you don't want to put too much, but you just want to put like a thin layer. I'm gonna let it sit and get tacky for maybe 15 seconds. So you can just move it around. You can blow on it, but if you're gonna be applying it on somebody else, I wouldn't blow on it. Another tip, you can also apply liner to make it match more seamlessly so that you can't see it, but I'm not gonna put on liner just for the purpose of this video so that you guys can really see it. So you're gonna hold your mirror below your face and you're gonna look down into your mirror. Okay. So once you have that on, you can either take your tweezers or your hands. I'm gonna use my hands. And you're gonna secure the edges by pressing it up into your lash line. See how I secured the edges? And then after I secure it, I kind of like to take my finger against my natural lashes and press them together. Okay, so you see how, and you might not always get it perfectly the first time. I don't always get it perfectly, but that's why I said using the liner will also help to camouflage it if you don't get the band all the way on. So now if I step back a little bit, you can see how it just looks like it's coming from my eyes and it looks really natural. Those were the 5 steps. Let me reiterate that. So the first step is going to be applying your lash glue to the band. The second step is going to be placing the lash in the middle of your lash. That's going to be the second step. That's like securing it. The third is going to be placing the outer corner, and the fourth will be the inner corner. And then the fifth step is kind of just like pressing them together so that they are flush with your natural lashes. You can also apply mascara, but I don't like to put any product on my lashes, so I just leave them like that. Usually you can't really tell, but if your lashes are sticking like straight out, I might put some mascara on it just so that they look more like one lash and not like lashes and then false lashes. So those are the steps. So I'm gonna do the other one now. This video was informative. It's really, there are not too many steps to applying lashes, but I think it's more of the technique and what tools you use. I will list all the products that I use down below. I hope this video was somewhat easy for you guys to follow. If you still have questions, drop them down below. I will respond. I will say though that applying lashes is something that's going to take a lot of consistency. So, you know, every Friday or Saturday, if you're going out, try to apply some lashes, and using the tweezers will help a lot, and also looking down into your mirror. But if you decide that it's just way too hard, I would say add a little bit of liner to your top lashes. Then it's kind of going to camouflage it, so if you don't get your lashes right at the lash line, you won't really be able to see because you're going to have a thick black line there. But I promise you guys, if you practice, you can do it. I started wearing lashes. I tried the first time for my high school graduation in 2008, and I didn't get applying lashes until I was probably in college, but I didn't wear them like all the time in college, of course. But it is something that you will get if you just take some time out to practice. You guys can get it. I promise, if I can do it, you can. I'm gonna stop talking. I think I've done an in-depth enough job of showing you guys how to apply lashes, and I hope it was helpful. I will see you in the next video. Bye.